Hey guys, Dion here, and welcome back to a challenge video. So the challenge that we will be doing today is called the Will You Survive? So it was originally done by YTSparkles, and I know that there is a video on YouTube by TheUnicornSims who also does actually the exact same challenge. Hers was done in 2006 in May. So this one here is a little bit different because it does include vampires, which is really exciting. So, same idea, but obviously, a little bit different, just in backstory and ideas that we can play with. So, basically, we're just going to jump straight into the backstory of the challenge and then goals, rules, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. Okay, so, backstory. Don't trust anyone, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. These are the rules that you have always lived from since the outbreak started. You lived in a shop with food and water, the basic supplies. You were surviving until a herd of zombies came towards your base. You managed to get away but did not bring any supplies with you. In the distance you see two figures. They come towards you but they do not see you. You hide. As they walk past you, you realize they are two girls or two boys, whichever you want. Two children. Do you dare to talk or help them? You go through the rules that you have followed your whole life, and without any control you say hello. They turn around and start speaking to you. They are hungry, dehydrated, and scared. They follow you and you find a small but stable barn. You decide to stay there for the night. In the morning you realize that the child is bitten. How could you be so plumb? You let a girl who is infected follow you and eat your food, but she explains to you that she was bitten 2 weeks ago. You don't believe her, but you decide to let her stay. One wrong move and she is dead. Your goal? To keep the girl and her sister alive until they are both old enough to be tested and a cure can be made. Challenge ends when the two girls are young adults. Rules. Go to Manage World and bulldoze community lots and houses. Create your main sim. It can be male or female. You can choose whatever they wear, how they look. The only rules you have to follow is that you have the loner trait. You can choose other traits. Create a sim. Create another sim. The sims can be female or male, but it has to be a child. You can pick any trait you want, can decide what he or she wears and what she or he looks like. Then create a final sim, her, his sister or brother. Your base must have 3 cheap beds, a sofa, 1 bath and toilet. You may not have a stove and you need to find food another way, any size you want. Money, no job. So, since we don't have any zombies in the game, what I actually decided to do is that the kids are vampires. So when they grow up, they have the will to bite. So that would be how she would get infected. But since we want to find a cure, she needs to learn how to defeat vampires and then create a cure for vampires and then cure them, and then that will be the challenge. So just a quick introduction. So this here is Thea Gray. She is a young adult. Of course, she has the loner trait, but she also loves the outdoors, active, and has a high metabolism because she has the athletic aspiration. And yeah, so very basic. I know the TV show Walking Dead has has an African American kind of like super strong, instinctive warrior type character, I guess you can say. I personally haven't really watched The Walking Dead. I know a lot of my friends are into it. They keep pushing me to watch it. So I'm not gonna 100% quote the show and that's how the character is, but I've seen it a couple times, so I kind of took the idea, I guess. And then for the kids, I know it says two girls or two boys, but I decided to do girl and boy. I don't think it really makes a difference. So the girl is Carly Stock. So she will be, I guess, kind of the main child, I guess we'll say, who was bitten. And then her brother will just be her brother. So she has the creative trait, and then she is a whiz kid as well. And then this is her brother, Brody Stock. He has the cheerful trait, and he is a social butterfly. So now with this challenge, because they are kids, they do still have to go to school. So it would be during that time that we would say Thea has to go out, collect food, and research on finding a cure. We're gonna say instead of like a zombie outbreak, that we'll just say it's a virus that make people want to bite people and suck their blood. But yeah, so that's those guys. So I'm just gonna quickly show you the decrepit barn that I actually made for them. And I realized after finding this rule or this challenge, then building the barn itself, that I I didn't realize that it's a stable old barn until I made the barn, and then I reread that and I was like, oh, I'm like, oh well, too late. So super simple. I use a lot of the vine works, I guess you can call them, that we got from vampires. And then, oops, my goodness, I am having troubles. So inside is super simple. I'm actually gonna add a couple of things in a second, which is a really quick tour. So super fast tour. Couch area, bath area, sink for the outside, just because I want it to look. And I really like using these radiators that we got from the vampire pack. It just kind of gives the idea that there was no original heat in the barn. It's because, it's a barn. And then 3 sleeping mattresses from the build catalog. So I'm actually just going to quickly go in here and add in a computer. Hopefully we can afford one. Just the cheapest desk we have. Oh, so that one is 800. Okay, so we do have, I mean, we don't really need all this fans, to be honest. See, I'm already scraping for money. This is sad. So I'm just gonna get rid of a couple of these fences. Yeah, because 89 bucks a pop. But then I was thinking, if it was like a zombie outbreak, you'd want some protection to run away from. And I'll delete 2 of those gardening plots. Yeah, some protection to run away from before you can get inside and hide. So we're just gonna get the cheapest computer. We'll get the folding chair. It's only 30 bucks. Yeah. Put that there. And then it says we're not allowed a stove, but it says nothing about not being able to use the cooler from outdoor stuff. So we're gonna grab this cooler. So with this cooler you can get, I think, yogurt, granola, and I think there's something else, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, so you can get yogurt, granola, and something else from this, so that is helpful if I actually can't find any food in the world. We can just scrounge some of this. And then I just put a bin outside, and I think I'm actually just going to add a bin on the inside as well. Just so we're not having to go in like back and forth the entire time. So bin can go there, and I think this is gonna go there, and we'll just get one more couch here, just to kind of give it a little extra something. We'll grab this camping one here. So very much matchy. Again, if it was like the apocalypse or something, you would want something that would well, you wouldn't want anything that would look something like this, but you take what you can. And then I don't know if this is gonna set a fire or not inside. So I mean, I don't really need a smoke alarm. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Okay, so that is the house. So now we're just going to jump straight into gameplay. This is going to be exciting. Okay, so let's see. I mean, I guess the first thing would be to find food, because we don't want them to necessarily starve. So, wait, I just want to make sure. I usually turn autonomy off. Or autonomy, I guess you can pronounce it. Not sure. I do like to deselect it for the sim that I'm on. Just because, I don't know. It's just usually how I do play. It drives me nuts when I try and get them to do something, but they just do not listen. I just like to save my game too, like more than usual, just because sometimes my computer does heat up and then it does like to try and crash on me, which can be very frustrating sometimes. Okay, so we're going to go find some food. I mean, this is probably the worst world to find food in, just because there isn't like any. It's not like well, the island in Windenburg where that one house has like all those trees and plants. This is just kind of bare a lot. Okay, wait, there is something maybe over here. Let's see. What is this? Not dragon. Nope, not interested. And then also for the cure, I think you need like 10 plasma fruits, 10 frogs, sure. 10 plasma fruits, 10 wolf ben, and 10 of something else to make the cure. Then you'll also need a bar as well to make it on. So we will have to also try and make money to get all this done. You're not allowed a job in this challenge, so we'll have to scrounge. So there is some stuff here. We have some strawberries, some mushroom plants. So there is usable stuff. We just gotta try and find something edible at first. And then I know you can use frog somehow in the vampire pack. I'm not 100% sure how. And I don't want to use like the barbecues or anything per se. I mean, we could, but it would just kind of seem risky if you're living in a world where you're not talking to anyone or looking at anyone. So we're just gonna kind of go around and collect some stuff. And we'll check back in on the kids. I know for kids, they don't show signs of vampirism until they're teenagers. I'm quite sure that's correct. So we have until young adults to find the cure, basically. So I'm going to say until they become an adult, we have that entire time to, oh, we're back at the house, to make the cure and cure them of vampirism. Let's see, where are these guys? So she is going to play Billabong, and he is browsing kid-friendly websites. I'm just going to check their needs real quick. So their needs will also change, I believe, when they become a teenager. So they'll have a vampiric, I think that's how you pronounce it, or say it, or that's what it's called, energy. So they will want to already like have the thirst and no fun. I think it's blood. No, they don't have bladder. They have the energy. They have social, hygiene. I think fun, because I know they take one less need to fill up. So I mean, their needs aren't that bad. So I'm actually going to get her to come here and search for information. I do know you have to buy the books as well in order to research vampirism. So again, that's something we'll have to make money off of. So let's just see what she's collected. So we have some type of stone. I'm going to try and pronounce that. We have a fossil rock, a spotted leaf frog, and a leaf frog. So we're just going to go ahead and sell this, because we are going to need money. I think we will need a total of, I'm going to say we need at least 3 grand to buy just the books, and then we'll have to buy the bar, and then we have to buy seeds, and all that fun stuff. Actually, I'm going to get her to travel real quick, and we're going to go to Forgotten Hollow. And then that way we can buy some, we can harvest some of the wolfman and plasma fruits that they have in that world. Oh, and I think I said that in the challenge where you need a world where nothing's in it. So we just went ahead and did Newcrest just because there's already no lot, so it does make it easier. So we're just going to visit this house, because there's no actual like community lots in this world. Super small world, 5 lots. I think it's the smallest lot. I'm pretty sure the other one is Magnolia, Paradise or something, Magnolia something, where it's a get to work world, where there's only the 3 community lots, I think, 3 or 4. Can't quite remember. I think it's 4. Loading screen takes forever. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. This is the new world. It's pretty, I guess, it's really gray compared to the rest of the world. I really like it because it really works for your storylines. If you want to really get that vampire thing going. I'm just trying to find the plants. Let's see. I think there's something over here, but I can't quite remember. I have this other game going on that I'm playing in The Sims. It's 2 vampire sisters. One's good, one's bad. And so like one is like all like dressed in white, she wants to be a good vampire, and then the other one is all about being dark. So she has just all black eyes and everything is just dark, dark, dark for her clothing. And then the good sister has the all white eyes, so very good contrast. Pretty fun. I'm using that game just kind of as a get to know how to play vampires. That way I can understand it all. I am having the hardest time finding these plasma fruit trees. I know there's one back here. Oh, there's not one back here either. Okay, interesting. I swore they were back here. Let's go here for a second. I don't know. I swear it was like right here. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so it's not yet grown. And I know you have to stay in a world in order for it to grow. I know you can buy seeds online, but that'll just be expensive. Okay, so we're going to go home because there's nothing here. Nothing here useful. If I was to stay in this world, or we're living in this world, you could easily collect it, but I don't want to have her just wait in this world while we wait for them to grow, so we'll just go with plan B. We'll just buy everything that we want. Okay. Loading takes so long. It drives me mental. It's almost like Sims 2 when it took forever to actually exit the game. I think it was Sims 2. Yeah, Sims 2. It took me forever to load and exit the game. Then, which sim game was it? There was another sim game where it took like 2 seconds to exit, and that was wonderful. Or like load. It didn't take 6,000 years. Alright. Let's see why you're embarrassed. An awkward comment. And socially awkward. Well, that's kind of an obvious one. You knew it was going to happen. Let's see. Purchase garlic seeds. You can't do that until you... Or, she can do that. She can't buy the wolfbane until she figures out the secrets. I'm just getting these kids to do their homework real quick. Even though they're living in the apocalypse, they still need to know how to survive. It's a survival school. It's not regular school. We're gonna say that they go to some combat training every day. Learn how to kill or get killed. Okay, let's see. Okay, level up. Thea has reached level 2 of the vampire lore. Exciting. This skill is 15 levels, but it's actually very easy to level up. Like, even if you don't have your, like, if you are playing a game and you're not cheating your needs, you can level up probably about 5 times before you really have to do anything with them. Usually this, like, it's a fast skill to learn, which is nice. Oops. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay, yogurt, cereal, and granola, and then you can get juice, milk, or water from the cooler, so that's good. Let's see. Thea has exhausted all information on vampires that she can find online. If she wants to learn more, she can order some vampire books on the computer. Great. So, we will. Okay, how much money do we have? 1347? Yeah, alright. Purchase volume 1. And what we'll do is we'll just sell the books once we're done with them. because no one else will need them. And we'll just start on reading that. It's ordering the books. They have searches in inventory, blah blah blah. Yes, I got that. Alright. Let's see. Here you go to the washroom. And then you will have some cereal. And oh, you didn't flush? That's gross. Boys never flush. Boys never flush. Boys never put the toilet seat down. But in this case, there is no toilet seat, so I guess you can get away with it. Alright, use and come on, let's go. You will have some yogurt, and then I'm pretty sure you can eat like hot dogs and marshmallows off this as well, which is pretty handy. Board. Vampire browsing. Thea has learned everything on the internet about vampires, at least. Let's see. This section says some vampires are guilty about having to feed on Sims and do everything they can to avoid it. What nice vampires those guys are. Okay, but you're not bored anymore. How long was that for? 3 hours. Goodness. Alright. Hunger's going down. Bladder's going down. Everything else is pretty good. I mean, this stuff isn't going to fill the kids up per se. And I was going to buy some kid-friendly stuff because they don't really have a lot going for these kids. But I mean, you know, if you're living in a barn with spider webs and, you know, decrepit falling apart boards and cracks, I mean, you're not going to have much. But, yeah, we're going to say that these guys each have one item of their house. Something simple. Okay, this kid has a lump of clay. That's just mean. Oh, what toy do you have? I have a lump of clay. Oh, how fabulous. You're so lucky. And you will have the purple pursuer action figure. Go figure. Alright, let's see. You are going to mold the clay. Oh, look at that hug. Brother, we lost our family, but at least we have each other. Discover plasma packs. Thea discovered that there is an alternative method for vampires to satisfy their thirst, and she can now order plasma packs on the computer. Oh, I totally forgot to turn. Oops. Yeah. Sound on. Brody can now draw an activity table. He can also play with the dollhouse and toy box toys. Oh, look at that imagination going. How cute. What are you making? So far nothing. That is beautiful. We are still bored. Goodness. Travel to the club. If only you had them still. Let's see. Okay, once you've done this, we'll read Wikipedia about vampires. She's like, oh yes, I'm molding things out of a lump of clay. Oh, I molded nothing. How fabulous. And apparently that's where food goes. Okay, you're not done the cereal, so keep eating it. Good gracious. Come on, let's go. Chop chop. She's like, ah, no, you can eat. This is my seat now. Alright. Okay. Are you done? You molded absolutely nothing. Wow, that is the waste of your time. But it's your time. No judge, no judge. Yeah, these are doing pretty good. They're not too bad. Clean that up. We can play with that. Actually, we're gonna give this a name. Mr. Snuffles. Actually, that's not bad. I actually like that. We'll keep that. Right. Anything in your inventory? Nope. Now what are you doing? You are browsing the web after you're bored of browsing the web. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, okay, here we go. We made something. What did you make? You made a star. Oh, how cute. Alright, let's mold something new. And then your hunger should go down by now, just a little bit. No, not really. Even the energy's pretty good. You're all super focused too. A pleasing environment puts him in the mood. That's actually pretty funny. How is this environment pleasing? If anything, I would be totally like creeped out. Like all these cobwebs and spider webs. Oh, like I couldn't. If that is just disgusting. If I hate spiders. If I knew that I had even one cobweb or spiderweb looking thing in my house, I would burn it to the ground. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you do, you know, spiders are never more than 6 feet away from you," but it's, you know what? I don't need to think of that because, oh, it just, spiders are not good, not too good. I do not like them. They can just, oh, go, oof. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's see. Thea read that vampires can be out during the day as long as they have a ceiling over their head, which stops the most powerful of the sun's rays. Didn't know that ceilings could stop sun rays. How informative. Right, let's see. Atheria level up. I think we'll light the bonfire. Have some quick marshmallows, and then kids can go to bed. Here, so while reading about vampires, they learned that the secrets of converting fish into frogs into tasty plasma packs. So you can now make plasma packs from fish or frogs. How exciting. Great. So let's just light this real quick. Completed. Oh, I already did that, so if only it was that easy. So let's see. I know you can do stuff, so okay, so when we catch fish, we can roast fish. That's very, very handy to know. So we are going to have a hot dog. You are going to roast a marshmallow. And you can roast a hot dog as well. That's so cute. Oh, and you can acquire the cleaning skills on this. That's pretty cool. And does it actually... actually eat that? I think they do. Speed it up a little bit. That fire did not last very long. Let's see. Why is nothing? Come on, let's go. It's literally taking like 3 hours to cook a hot dog. Well, I mean, if you stop talking, you could probably get it done faster. Just saying. Okay, that was kind of a bust. Alright, we're just going to... I'll go to bed. Actually, no. You can eat real quick. You don't wake up too hungry, you can have granola. You can go to bed, that's fine. You need to eat. Okay, that's not your bed. Come on, these are your beds. Sleep. Right, let's see. Is he going? He's going. I'm a little bit. Oh, and I should take all these. All it. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it here. So, thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another episode of Will You Survive? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!